Charger. I'm about to. I need to charge it though. Yeah, Faith took it. I don't know where that came from. Cool.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Yeah, if you lagging, sure. I was gonna watch it when y'all was done.
Here we go, set, 30 base. Watch QB drop. Get it.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Whoa.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Herbert. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What kind of pass was
throw
that?
on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call.
They playing with me right now.
4th. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there,
That
right?
is
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Ready.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Exit. Pilot, 64. Weak. Shoot.
On the ground, Kamara. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert, they'll set up the screen now to Kamara. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with it. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far.
Man, don't remind me.
When you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
He's got his tight end fan. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a play fake here on first down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set up. 60 or 54. Mike, 54. Ready to go. Set go.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The kick by McManus is good.
Man, I'm mad as shit. I ain't got no points right now, but
scoreboard, it's 3-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get
it's all good. I'm still getting the hang of my team. I ain't playing it
yet. When
yet.
they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence.
I'm winning.
And let him knock it through.
1 point though, bro.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Yo, I'm so glad I can stop the run now.
Pick up a first down and change our momentum.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Huh?
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready up. Mike, 45.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Back to throw. Herbert, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle.
Hey, it's your boy, yo. It's your boy, DMV.
Shop at the 27-yard line.
Bad noise.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast. But
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Are you seeing that?
Boy, it's nice to
Yes,
have
sir.
a big, reliable target you can go to.
Are you seeing it, DMV?
A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just
Nice
did.
little pass to Fat. Got me a touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He about to get this work. That's what he about to get.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time He was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert eluding the pressure right. Throw right side. Going to be
How was that in bounds?
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across
That was
the
out of
45.
bounds.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
On the ready.
Let's go.
6-6. Pull it high.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 35-yard line.
45, 45, 45.
Now.
Off the bootleg. Herbert.
Yo, it's not letting me catch picks, bro.
Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Wow.
Partner, this is one of the
He was
best
right there.
routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I'm mad as shit right
They'll
now.
say
I
no
can't
gain
play
on the
like shit
play,
on
and
the
it'll be
damn pick
2nd
tip.
and goal.
Well, it's been the air
Chubb
game
should
that's
have
taken
easily
them
grabbed
down
that
on this
interception.
drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
He missed it.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. On the return, Harris. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to.
Nowhere to escape, and he
These
goes
niggas are sending out all-out blitzes now.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Got his man. It's Williams. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
What we got? Check nine.
Hey, Sam off.
On third down, here's Lindsey. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is
look at that.
into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores.
I'm surprised I'm out here doing this day.
He said those could be the ones.
After I just got out of 2 games with you guys, I should be ready to go.
Got the cushion. This half has been theirs. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
I ain't gonna get mad at me because I ain't catch the pick. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
He's checking crap. Kill.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. Thomas, the intended target. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs
Superstar.
out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided
I made it to the playoffs, remember?
far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 35 on second down, Locke. This is the tight end Fayette. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one.
He got you there, V.
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
80 weapons. I smell fear in that offense.
Block again here on 2nd and 10.
Why he throw it like that?
Intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Why he throw it like that, yo? That was an easy ass catch.
Play here in the third quarter defensively, they did
Man,
that. Now they
Rock,
gotta go
come on,
quickly and
yo.
get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they
Supposed to be
made
no
their
picks
own
this
break,
game.
taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Ready.
34's the mic. Hey, let's get in that.
Check.
Kill.
Back to throw. Herbert. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man print.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
And that'll set him back 5. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Check 26. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check. Lucky.
Ready.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And taking it across
Got the jet sweep
midfield
going.
and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive lineman? We're seeing less and less.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, zoom.
Right there. 54, right there.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Herbert, he gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
What?
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, Echo. Hustle, hustle.
I missed a wide open pick, man to man. I'm mad.
Broncos 20, Saints nothing.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Every day, any day. Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert. And he finds
How? You got to
and
jump
down
for
he
that,
goes,
bro.
taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover.
Took me forever to get a pick. This nigga about to quit the game. Yeah, he can quit.
There is his guys will get the football
Oh, he
back.
ain't quit, though.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, an 80-yard touchdown for the Broncos.
Y'all see that 80-yard run? My fault. I hope I could get this game done without the nigga
Pretty
quitting.
easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yo, Jackson just shitted on Thomas. Jackson just shitted all over Thomas and caught a pick in his face.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Leo. Lee Griffin.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Check 31, check 31.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
That's a
So
slow
they come up
motherfucker.
after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's our field.
Look at me. Door.
Switch.
Back. Go.
Another run by Lindsay. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On 1st down, Locke. Oh, able to avoid him. He completes this to Sutton. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Lock going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 3rd down, Lindsey taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as his guys continue to pour it on. Now McManus for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
You bluffing. You ain't going to be back on. You got work tomorrow, don't you?
Here's McManus now to kick it away.
You got work tomorrow, don't you? Oh, I forgot, my bad. I forgot all about that shit. Nah, I forgot, my fault.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got him. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Lock to throw.
Why he passed it like that?
Intercepted it is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
I fucked him up just
It
now.
wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're
We needed that
a
one.
nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this throw caught left side. Big yardage after the
Should have
catch.
been a
That
pick.
one winds up going for 36. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he'll take it across midfield
Van Noy
to
with
the
another pick.
46-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Rock it.
Check 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Ready.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Hey, pick your game up. Tighten up.
Fair.
Slam. Sponge.
Yes.
No. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47.
Gone. Fight.
On 3rd down, Lindsey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
You said what? Drive what game? What you talking about?
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there